one thing that's been pushed out on social media, especially through the pandemic, is the definition of success. It's usually in dollars. 7-figure business, 10x your business, all these different numbers that come out, and it's about revenue or bottom line profit. Define success as an entrepreneur first. Shashi, I'll start with you.
Well, there's only two currencies, money and time. And money does not bring me joy. But time to live the life the way I want to live my life.
Amen.
I define success by moments of joy. And right now is a huge moment of joy. Like I want to hear, when I hear you guys talking, I'm like, oh, tell me more, tell me more. That is success to me because I'm sitting at a table where I have the ability to learn. But the money will come, the money will go.
I agree. If you're enjoying what you're doing, money will come. I know that sounds cliche, but I've seen it time and time again with all the different things that I've engaged myself in. If you're really enjoying it and you're really passionate about it, that type of energy is just reflected in the work that you're doing. All those little wins. Every time I get a new client at the cafe, that's a little win. Every time we have a sold out FuckUp Nights event, that is definitely success for me because I love seeing that community come together and help one another. And that level of mentorship trickling down. All those little growth and all those little wins is what I define as success.
It's having an impact that creates fulfillment for me as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. But not only within my own business, it's why I volunteer, it's why I serve on boards, it's being able to create an impact in something I care about. And I think when you look at success for a business, it's are you having the impact that you want to be having?
You've mentioned at the table here, money will come. I find the entrepreneurs who are just starting or fairly new into their journey don't buy it yet because they haven't seen the results, right? It's no different than my fitness expert tells me, keep your reps going and then you'll start to see definition and tone. I'm still waiting to see definition and tone, by the way, but it's coming, right? And so it's just continually going at it and being persistent enough, and then the money will come. Now it's a matter of patience, and not everybody is designed to be patient through all that, can handle all that. When it comes to young female entrepreneurs, what advice do you have for them?
Just do it. It is the best thing that you will do for yourself. And it's just as important to know that you don't like the path as it is to wonder if you should have done it. Like, you don't want to look back 10 years from now and go, I should have tried that.
Yeah.
The next thing I'd say, if you do it, call somebody up, because I have never seen another city that have such a supportive entrepreneurship network as Calgary does. And for all the talk about gender, I have never had anyone, man or woman, say, no, you cannot take me out for lunch and pick my brain. And in Calgary, it's a hell yeah. When do you want to have lunch?
Yeah.
I lived in England for 3 years, and I cannot emphasize enough how amazing our entrepreneurial community is in Calgary. I couldn't wait to come back and start doing work with an entrepreneurial community again that is actually very supportive. Once again, irrespective of your gender or ethnicity. And there's no truer words about that. That's a fair representation of our community. It's one of the reasons actually why I wanted to start FuckUp Nights, or an event platform that catered to them, because it's one of the few in Calgary where we actually support one another.
You got to surround yourself with a great support, but also some people that are further along from you on the journey. And my advice to young women, and really any young entrepreneur, is if you think you want to have a go at starting a business, go do it, because you can always go get a job.
Yep.
There will always be an opportunity for you to work for someone else. And you'll be more marketable because you've gone down the path of taking on some incredible learning that you could not get any other way. And if it doesn't work out, or you decide that it's not what you love to do, then you can go get another job at any time in the future. So step into it if it's a maybe, and see what you learn from it.
It's not a large voice, okay? But there is a few out there that say, I'm female, it's already hard as it is to be an entrepreneur.
I would say get that out of your mind.
How?
Completely.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna go back to something that my mom always told me. Stop caring what other people think about you.
Amen.
Because you're gonna walk into any room and people are gonna judge you. But who cares? Go into every room and just be you, be authentic. Get rid of that bias, because if you have these concerns about what people are going to judge you, they're already judging you, so just be you no matter what. And I can promise you, by doing that, you're going to get really positive results. I've never gone into a negotiation thinking I'm going to be hindered that much more because I'm a female. I go into that negotiation being prepared, having the knowledge I need, and just owning the room. That's it. So I would say to female entrepreneurs, be assertive, be authentic, and don't care what other people think about you. Just be you.
All three of you could not live in the bubble of employee.
No.
You bursted out of that bubble recognizing you don't fit in.
I am ruined as an employee. I've told that to many people, and I think even talking about that advice of if you think you might want to be an entrepreneur, you could always go get a job. But you are at risk of being ruined as an employee as well, because you can't unknow what you know, having that level of autonomy, self-direction, carrying the risk, carrying the worry and everything else that goes with it.
Correct. One thing that I've learned from all three of you is tell your story, tell it again, get people to support you, and make sure that they understand your value. Thank you for watching the Karmali Exchange. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. You can also follow me on social media at Faisal Karmali, where we can continue the business conversation.